Going live.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It is 11 a.m. Time to call the Monday, February 26, 2024 meeting of the Plat Committee to order. If staff would please call or note the presence of a quorum.
Mr. Horke.
Here.
Ms. Morgan. Here. Mr. Kelly.
Here.
Mr. Pierce.
Here.
Mr. Wiley.
Here.
Quorum noted.
Perfect. Item next is approval of the minutes of the February 12th, 2024 meeting. Is there a motion to approve these minutes?
I move to approve the minutes from February 12th.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of February 12th. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Is there anybody opposed? Minutes are approved. If staff will please review the rules and procedures for today's meeting.
Procedures for public hearing items. For items requiring a public hearing, today's meeting has the following structure. The department will summarize the petition, and the petitioner will be given up to 15 minutes to present to the Plat Committee. The president will open a public hearing. Individuals will be given 3 minutes to speak. Those representing a group will be given 5 minutes to speak. Only one member of the group will be given 5 minutes to speak. Public hearing will be closed when all interested members of the audience have had a chance to be heard and all emails received during the meeting have been provided to the committee members. I probably don't need to read this one because we don't have anyone here.
Hi.
Please do not disrupt the proceedings in any way. If you have to have a private discussion, then we ask that you please quietly exit the room. Please silence your devices at this time. If you're not attending in person, comments regarding a petition should be emailed to planners@westfield.in.gov with the petition name or number included in the subject line. Those comments will then be forwarded to the committee members and speech. Thank you.
Thank you. There's no item of business, which moves us on to the public hearing item, which is petition 2401-SPP-02. Wheeler Landing, Section 3. If staff will provide an introduction and the petitioner has anything further to elaborate on, we'll move on to that for the public hearing.
Thank you. So Caleb Ernest with the Community Development Department. So this is a primary plat in Wheeler Landing for Section 3. It's approximately located the southeast corner of East 181st Street and Dartown Road. It involves 3 parcels, 1 previously being platted and 2 that have been not platted. They're being platted together into 1 lot. That's the purpose of the primary plat. It's approximately 20 acres in size, and it's going to be used for a future project that's already been through zoning approval. So this is the next step of the development process. We have representatives here. If they would like to add anything onto the presentation, please feel free to do so at this time.
Thank you. I'm good.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and open the public hearing on this at 11:03. There's nobody present. Quick reminder, and then we'll pause briefly, that if there is anybody attending virtually that has a reason that they would like to comment, quickly email planners@westfield.in.gov, and we'll wait briefly to see if there's anything that comes in, and then we'll close the public hearing and move on. I assume the inbox is empty.
Not seeing anything come through.
Okay. This is where we all are playing Jeopardy music in our minds. 11:05 so in about 30 seconds. We haven't received anything. We'll close the public hearing and move on. Okay, it's now 11:06. If there isn't an inbox entry, public hearing is closed at 11:06. Are there any questions or comments from Plat Committee members for staff or the petitioner's representatives? Hearing none. The department recommends approving the petition. There are 2 conditions noted in the staff report. If no objections, we're looking for an approval inclusive of those 2 comments. Anybody care to make a motion? And I'll speak.
I'll recommend approval of the plat with the conditions as noted in the staff report.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I will second that motion.
Okay, we have a motion from Michael Pierce, seconded by Haley Morgan. If staff will please call the roll.
Mr. Morgay,
Yes.
Ms. Morgan,
Yes.
Mr. Kelly,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce,
Yes.
Mr. Wiley.
Yes.
Motion is unanimously approved. That completes the public hearing item. There are no items continued, taking us down to reports and comments. Are there any general comments from Plat Committee members that they would like to bring up right now? With that, Plan Commission liaison, being me, it's going to be a lot more meetings this year than next. Paying attention to what's showing up at council. There's a few things already. Plan Commission had a workshop meeting last week, and it was training. We didn't actually workshop any specific petitions, but the more interesting thing perhaps during that meeting was Willis showed up to give us a little primer on what's been going on in his world, and there's a lot in the pipeline. It's now suddenly clogging it up. The big empty pipe that had a light at the end of it is now full or filling quickly. So we will be seeing a number of things. There are a couple of new residential developments that have already started their process. A couple of things from Platinum Properties, and there's gonna be a big focus on downtown and some other things. So that meeting wasn't recorded, was it? Because it was in the public works room.
No, it was a training meeting, so I don't think
Yeah.
it was recorded, but
So that would have been worth a listen if it had been recorded and you were so inclined, but unfortunately it was on the whole other end of this complex where technology is not quite the same. It's like not there. So, any comments from community development?
we are anticipating a meeting, we are anticipating holding the first Plat Committee meeting in March. We have a single-family residential subdivision that has filed and I believe has already noticed the preserve at Cool Creek. So that will be coming before you in the next couple weeks.
That March meeting would be on the 11th. This room, same time.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Taking us down then to adjournment. Is there a motion that we adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Is there a second to that motion?
Second that.
It's been moved and seconded that we adjourn. Everybody in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Is anybody opposed? We're adjourned at 11:10. Thank you all for showing up for this 10-minute meeting, and petitioner, go out and start building.
Send me the staff report. Are you with Leo Brown?
I
am.